Google beat earnings by a long shot, and I've got a monthly chart here, and we're gapping up right now. I'm going to show you. We're gapping up to the 597.60, and it pulled back to around the 588 area and made another $10 move. They executed well, and we knew that as they would. However, they have been beating this company down. This was the month, last quarter, not this quarter they just did. We shot straight up on the gap, and they sold it right back down. And every time that it reports a great quarter and does well, every one of those top end gaps, when they finally put their high in, every one of them fell. Yes, what will end up happening is that we are going to get a monthly. Right now, we never did go into a monthly sell signal on it, even with its great pullbacks to great buying opportunities in here. And basically what will end up happening is that Google is one of these times, because of the way the market's looking for something to be bullish about, well, they certainly have it here. And what we're going to do is on this weekly level is that this is going to create a weekly buy signal. And there was a time that during the last quarter over here, we had a very, very, very good breakout for about 4 weeks up here. And then we came down. Moving forward, going into the end of the year and into next year, will be all over Google. Because the thing about it is, the big money players still don't believe that they're, because of acquisition cost, because of employment, because of everything, that this is sustainable. Well, who cares about what it is? It is what it is. And once again, they came out on top like they should. And we're very happy for it. We had sold a lot of our stuff prior to going into it, put some downside protection because we'd made money in case it went the opposite way. The thing about it is that when we do come up and hit these weekly highs here, okay, right up here in the $600, let's say we make it up to 610. I can, for the sake of it, do one thing right now. Here you can see MMT, we already have 4.5 delta gap in play at 596.20 back here. So basically, when we gap up here in the morning, there'll be short-term trading. It will run up. It will have intraday pullbacks. We'll short the intraday pullbacks. We'll buy the longs. We'll do everything. The bullish thing of it is, the bulls were looking for something good. Well, they darn sure got it right here. They got it right here, right now in this monthly chart. And we're going to gap, and we're going to challenge these resistance lines up here. And what we're going to look at is that every pullback will buy the calls to go higher. The call options, they'll inflate, then they'll have to pull back. And the put option, that $600 put option, which I have right here, right now, here's the $600 call that we had. That $600 call is going to gap way up. And we were buyers down here at $1.50 and sellers in it. Look at that move. It was on sale down here at $1. Now, when you take a look at the opposite end of that 600 and you take a look at the $600 put on a monthly level, it was $110 in this month. I know it's shocking, but it's true. The put side hit $116 on the high, and the puts have come down to $47. So when Google was going higher in price, they took them from $110 down here. Tomorrow morning, I will be looking at buying the $600 put. Why? Because they closed, the last print was $47.57. When they gap this down to about $8 by $10, I can buy that and make a nice trade on a pullback. That means that the puts that were inflated are going to become super deflated, and the call side, because of the gap, is going to become super inflated. And what will happen is that every inflated call in the short term can stay inflated for a period of, let's say anywhere from 1 to 5 days, 7 days, or whatever. But then they're going to come down, and the reversal side will go up. Mathematically, you're inflated. So we'll be looking at buying this $600 put at around $10. So take $40 premium out of it, and we're a buyer. That's the put option. The weekly chart is a bull chart now. We're gapping here. This is going to be the key. And we're going to see if we can take up the 2011 highs. We're $642. So there's still a lot of room to go up and challenge the calendar year high. It's the end of the quarter of the year. It's a perfect time. Google is not even back to even. You got to get above 600 and run back up to challenge the weekly highs over here, where it went miserably on a great earnings right here, 642, clear down to here. And then in this earnings, when it got down here on sale at 473, we were long 4 weeks and sold into it, and then shorted it back down. So there's great opportunities in the move. Getting the deflated put now will be the short-term trade for a profit, and buying the pullbacks will be in order on Google.